Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time!
YouTube, salute! I'm here with my fight prediction for Gervonta Tank Davis versus Leo Santa Cruz. Yes, they're going to be fighting Saturday, October 1st at the Alamo Dome in San Antonio, Texas. And they're going to be fighting for the WBA Super Featherweight title and also the WBA regular lightweight title, which is held by Tank Davis, 12 round super featherweight bout, 130 pounds if you know. All right, before we begin, if you're new to my channel, please thumbs up the video, hit the subscribe button, click the bell icon to be notified when I upload new content and go live. Also, cast your vote for Kofi's Universe 2020 Lyricist of the Year Award. Nominate your top 10 rappers of 2020. The link is in the description. Check out new interviews with UK rapper Jaja Soze, Kambata, Ari the Rugged Man, and Razcast. You can find those interviews in the interview playlist. All right, let's start with the tell of the tape. Let's start with Leo Santa Cruz, fighting out of Mexico, Ocampo, Mexico. He's 32 years old. He's 5'7". He has a 69-inch reach. Division right now, like I said, he fights at 130 pounds. He's orthodox. This is his fourth weight division. He has, like I said, the WBA super featherweight title, and when you have the super WBA belt, that means you have the belt because there's a difference. Some people have the regular WBA belt and the super. The super means you have the belt. Regular means it's almost like an intern belt. His record is 37-1 in one draw, 19 KOs. 51% KO percentage. And after that, let's go to Tank Davis. So he residing out of Baltimore, Maryland, 26 years old, 5'5.5", 67.5-inch reach. He has the WBA regular title at lightweight, 135, but right now we all know Teofimo Lopez has the WBA super title. He is the champion up there at 135. He has 3 out of 4 belts because the WBC belt belongs to David Haney. Southpaw stance, we know that. Don't know, I'm telling you now. He's 23-0. Unblemished record, 22 KOs, 95% percentage of knocking out people. So anytime he touches somebody, they will fall, hit the ground. All right, and the fight begins Saturday, like I said, October 31st, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific time on Showtime pay-per-view. So let's begin. All right, so let me tell you about the strengths Tank has. Tank is very quick. I mean, he's called Tank for a reason. He has power. He can come towards you. He can leap in. People say he reminds you of a mini Mike Tyson. There are some similarities, but at the same time, he is his own person. Tank is sharp as far as when he touches his opponent's chin or body, they will fall, and I've seen them fall. Now, some strengths when it comes to Leo Santa Cruz. He's been in a war with Carl Frampton. He avenged that loss, and he can bang with you. He's not scared to bang, but that could also be like an Achilles heel to him also. Now, what are some weaknesses for Tank? I think Tank, one weaknesses would be making weight. For the last several fights, he doesn't come into weight properly when he goes to camp. Like every time he gets on the scale the day before the fight, it's always hard for him to shed weight sometimes. And I feel like that's his Achilles heels is his diet and not being disciplined. That's not being disciplined for real. He can't blame Mayweather. He can't blame Mayweather Promotions. That's him not being disciplined. Him walking around about 170, 180 pounds, which is 50 pounds more than the weight he's supposed to come in. He's supposed to walk around a comfortable 15 to 20 pounds before you go to training camp. So all you got to do for 6 to 8 weeks is just when you train, that weight sheds off of you. I feel like that's just his Achilles heel. I feel like another weakness of Tank is thinking that he's gonna knock everybody out in the first couple of rounds. And if that don't happen within the first 4 to 6 rounds, now he starts to somewhat gas out because he gets mentally fatigued. But I feel like that's a weakness. Now, as far as Santa Cruz, I think a weakness for him is going to war and trying to prove his, camaraderie. Like, oh, I got heart. I can do this. Nobody can stop me. That can actually hurt him in the long run. Another weakness for Santa Cruz is just staying focused in the fight. Staying focused. Like if he's down on the scorecard, don't get discouraged. Don't think like, oh, I have no way to win this fight. I feel like, him being down can also actually help him knowing that he can take his time and really see what he needs to do and just listening to his corner. Listen to this corner and just, paying attention. Now, the keys to victory for both fighters. Tank. I think Tank just needs to be Tank. I think Tank needs to be patient, counterpunch, let the fight come to him. I think Tank need to understand that Santa Cruz has a longer reach. Santa Cruz is not going to try to come in and bang with him too much on the inside because that works at an advantage for Tank. So he needs to be patient and take his time and pick his shots so he can have the right accurate punches because every punch is not going to be there. And since he's southpaw, that left uppercut will be there if Santa Cruz overcommits and tries to come in more by throwing his 1-2, 1-2, being very basic. So Tank needs to actually just use feints, work the body, and that will actually help him. Santa Cruz, what does he needs to do? I think one key to victory will be he needs to fight on the outside, box on the outside. Don't fight on the inside because you will get knocked out quick. Like, no disrespect. I mean, Santa Cruz, he has heart, but at the end of the day, you can't be taking too many chances with a person like Tank. Tank hands are like cement. You're going to go down eventually. The wear and tear and, all the punches that's calculated being hit would do some damage to you. So he needs to box on the outside. He needs to make sure his left foot is on the outside of Tank's right foot and circle around. Stay away from that left, straight left. Stay away from that. That's the main hand you're trying to stay away with is the straight left and the left uppercut. Yes, the right hook is there, but you can actually parry that over with your left hand. So always watch that. Now, can Tank outbox Santa Cruz? I think he can box with him, but I think he needs to be very disciplined how he boxes. Just be very careful. Not saying Santa Cruz can hurt him. That's not saying Santa Cruz can or can't hurt him. He just needs to pick his shots. He needs to pick his shots. He don't need to go in there showing that I'm the bigger, faster person. No, his speed and his boxing ability will speak for itself. So he needs to just take his time. Santa Cruz, what he needs to do is just show Tank, I'm not scared of you, but I'm going to control the ring with my IQ. I've been in bigger fights than him. So Santa Cruz might have the slight edge of more experience than Tank, but that doesn't really mean nothing. But his experience can probably help him in the long run. Now, who's going to win the fight? I think Tank will win late round, 8th round, TKO. TKO, KO. I think it will be because of body shots. I don't think the body shots will actually just play a part of just being just being too much for Santa Cruz, and he's gonna finally break down. I feel like Tank. Some people are looking for Tank to knock out Santa Cruz in the first couple of rounds. I'm not saying that can't happen, but Santa Cruz might be very careful and cautious moving forward. He don't want to do the wrong thing to put himself in harm's way, in jeopardy. So he's going to be very careful how he fights Tank. But I think Tank can stop Santa Cruz 8 rounds, KO, TKO through body shots. It'll just After a while, all the body shots would just be too much. Can Santa Cruz beat Tank? The only way Santa Cruz can beat Tank, he have to take the fight 12 rounds, box on the outside, be smart. Can he do that for 12 rounds? It's hard because Tank, even though he had problems with Gamboa, when I mean problems, he didn't get him out of there on time. That's what I mean. But I still believe that Tank is going to be, long as Tank is disciplined and he don't get frustrated in the mid rounds, he can win the fight. But if Tank gets frustrated and Santa Cruz sees that, he's going to actually try to cruise to a split decision victory. But let me know your take, your input, your prediction. Please tell me in the comment section. Post your comments below. Hope smash Black Panther the like button. Subscribe to my channel. Click the bell icon to be notified when I upload new content and go live. If you want to support and donate to the channel, I have Patreon. Patreon.com/KofiUniverse. Venmo, Cash App, PayPal, Streamlabs, everything's in the description. Until next time, salute.